Over the past few years, there has been a resurgence in masculinity content. The only problem is that most of the guys preaching masculinity have learned masculinity from watching movies. So they have seen heroes, they have seen video games in which the hero is really angry and he's trying to defeat enemies, he's trying to crush his enemies. And there is a constant state of war, which means masculinity is war. Being a man is war. And it really sounds very thrilling. It sounds very, very adventurous if you think about it. And life is a war, and you have to fight, and the strong will win, and the weak will fall. And the more you fight, the stronger you get. Dragon Ball Z stuff. The more you fight, the stronger you get, and all the scars that you have on your body, they are a sign of your courage, and God knows what, man. And after the resurgence of said masculinity content, what happened is a lot of men got convinced that okay, life is a battle because after all, I've been facing horrible stuff all my life. I've had so many bad days. I've been sad so many times. I've been broken so many times. People have betrayed me so many times. Life has to be a war. It has got to be a war. And so far, I've been on the losing side. So why not just take on this battle and fight? Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem because life is not meant to be taken as a battle. It's not meant to be taken as a war. It's meant to be taken as a game. If you actually want to play well in life, if you actually want to do well in life, if you want to navigate it effortlessly, if you want to win and make people say it, that I don't really know how he wins so many times because I don't even see him grinding. I don't even see him breaking himself apart. It just seems like he keeps getting luckier and luckier without even breaking a sweat. It's because these guys, they treat life like a game. When you treat life like a game, you put less importance on both the good things and the bad things in life. You do not get rattled by tiny instances of bad news. You do not get rattled by crises. You do not get rattled when your girl leaves you. You do not get rattled when your friends hate on you. You do not get rattled when your parents are always yelling at you. You will take it as a game. You don't even take it seriously. You are playful. And the thing is, if you ever have observed that one cool guy back at school, that one cool guy back at your college who just seems to get everything without even trying. He gets respect from the teachers, he gets the girls, he gets the friends. If you ever look at him, he's not serious about anything. He's never trying to grip the situation so tightly. Oh, I need to do something. I need to do something about this. What's going to happen next? How's my day going to go? He just doesn't care. In fact, he's so aloof, he's so nonchalant that it's his numbness, his nonchalance is almost attractive. In fact, it's the most important reason why people are drawn to him. When you treat life like a game, you start putting proportionate importance on events which happen to you, whether good or bad, and you stop blowing them out of proportion. You stop getting rattled, you stop worrying about them for days. You stop blowing them out of proportion because I think we can all agree that most inconveniences that we face in our life are short-lived. They don't even damage us as much in real life as they do in our head. We suffer more in our head than we do in our reality. And the only reason why we suffer so much in our head is because we have this tendency to inflate the importance of even tiny inconveniences. We are in a constant state of paranoia, and do you know what paranoia means? Paranoia means distrust in the divine, distrust in any higher power. How do you claim to worship a God while at the same time being distrustful of him? How can you claim to have the faith in the divine while your actions show the opposite? You have to pick a side, man. You have to pick a side. Either abandon the divine completely or just have full faith. Stop worrying, stop being afraid. Probably no religion ever said this, but according to me, worrying and getting paranoid and stressing over situations, they have to be classified as sins. To me, it is the biggest sin to worry. To me, it is the biggest sin to get rattled by the situations in your life. Now, if you're treating life as a game, it means you'll be taking things not more seriously than they deserve, all right? You'll only be showing proportionate importance to things, which means if your mind is not making you paranoid, if your mind is not paralyzing you through too much analysis, you'll be more equipped to solving your problems. Remember back in those days, whenever you have been casual about some situation, you had solved it very easily, and many times it got solved by itself without your intervention. Remember in those days, whenever you talked to a girl and you never were worried about whether you'll get her or not, many times the girl ended up getting attracted to you anyway. You have a lot of skills, you have a lot of talents, and when you perform those talents, many people wonder how you got so good at it. Meanwhile, to you, it feels like nothing. People ask you, how do you work so hard? And to you, it's like, I just have fun. I don't even work hard. It is because life is to be played and enjoyed and had fun with. The moment you start taking it seriously, the moment you start gripping it too hard, it starts punishing you. Number one, because it shows a lack of faith in the divine. And number two, because your paranoia, your fear, and your inherent desire to just control the flow of life and control everything, what you resist, it persists. Whatever you push back against too hard, it'll push back harder. And that is the reason why many of you guys are so worried about that one problem in life, that one issue in life, or that one issue with your own personality, with your own identity. And it just does not seem to go away, because what you resist persists. If you treat life as a war, war is what you will get. You will get a lot of battles to prove your belief to yourself that life is a war. And battles is what you'll be fighting all your life. You'll get the good things, you'll get the spoils of war, yes, spoils do come after war. But you'll pay the price with scars, you'll pay the price with a lot of trauma. If you see life as a war, if you see life as a battle, understand that life will offer you so many battles that by the end of it, you will go completely insane. And this is the problem with a lot of people who actually believe that you have to fight all your life, you have to struggle all your life, you have to break yourself, you have to break yourself down completely, and then you'll finally find your place in this world. And look at all those people, what happens to them? By the time they're in their 50s, they have lost their minds because they have broken the rule. Reality, life is meant to be played with. It's not meant to be fought against. Play it as a game and see fear and worry as two of the biggest sins you can ever commit against the divine. The moment you release the grip on life, just a little bit, the moment you start smiling, smile right now. Especially when the calamity is staring you right in your face and you start smiling, then that is when the game turns in your favor.